Yo, yo, Tony D back. A little different video. I have a box labeled The Ones. A few years back, I was bagging and boarding my collection. Man, it was horrible. It was like, man, I'm not bragging, but it's a small to medium sized collection, I would think. Maybe at that time, 5,000. But, dude, they all had to be rebagged and boarded. And I did it. And I would sectioned off certain boxes that I would put #1 issues. And with the Ghost Rider craze hitting right now, it is white hot. So posting some Ghost Rider stuff on eBay. See if I can get a little money for some bags and some boards. Man, you know how it is. You got a little hustle going on. But here's some of the stuff I found. It was kind of cool and fun. Thought I'd share it with y'all. And we got the preview for Kill or Be Killed. Sometimes these previews can command a pretty penny. Not sure about this one. Ed Brubaker, great writer. I actually didn't get into the whole series. That's crazy. The niblets. You know you come here for the nibs. But what is a pleasant surprise was this preview. Walking Dead, Queen and King, number 156. This is when Negan was doing the hibbity dibbity with old girl from the Whispers. So he won her heart. Man, Negan is a cutthroat dude. But yeah, I mean, spoiler, he gives her the business, and I ain't talking what you think. He gives her the slitty slit. Yeah, like they have, and like this whole thing that I'm flipping through real quick is like a real deep type conversation, and there he goes. Wops! I don't know, man. I may have to keep this. I don't think I have. God, I may not have 156. I don't know, but it's a preview. So it's just kind of fun running into that. Sometimes you forget about stuff, you know. They get hidden in the boxes. So I found me my Dark Multiverse and some what ifs, and I totally dig these. They're just really fun for me. I love how you can extend the imagination and things outside of continuity that are just fun. So DC, they had these Dark Multiverse bad boys. I have another home for them. That's why I pulled them out. You got Peter Parker. What if he was the Punisher? Kind of cool. I found this bad boy, Geiger #1, from a company or publisher, Mad Ghost, which is now Ghost Machine. Kind of cool, man. The precursor to the Ghost Machine. Geiger never resonated with me for whatever reason. I know a lot of people like them. Totally respect that. But I thought I'd pull it, you know, and see. I don't know, man. This is one of those things that I might want to keep in my collection because I like the oddity type stuff, and this is just kind of makes it cool. We'll see. Micronauts, hot item right now. This isn't like an original Micronauts, but this was a IDW, I believe. God, this was it wasn't that long ago because cover price was like $4.99. But I was totally into this relaunch, because man, I was a Micronaut toy kid, big time. 2016, man, comics were that expensive back then. But you got your guy there. Totally forgot his name, but he made an appearance in Mask. And that whole universe, it's popping too, man. It's hot. It's white hot. Thought I'd see what that was commanding. Like I said, man, I need some bags and boards, man. Boards are almost out, and I double board everything. And when I sell stuff on eBay, I send them out with 2 boards and Mylar. Dude, and I pack things legit. I pack them the way I want my comics packed and sent to me. I've had stuff sent to me like, dude, literally cereal boxes for backing boards. Unreal. Pulled this one out because I want to hang it up. Totally dig this cover. Pennywise. I don't think there's many homage covers. There might be a lot now after they had that that series. Dude, I need me some more Pennywise. That show was awesome. But yeah, totally dig this homage. And what makes it perfect is that's one of our boys. And you know, being a Robin, did not have good job. What's the word I'm looking for? Not retention, but wasn't very secure. But I found this Invincible Iron Man photo cover. I think at one point I looked it up and it was decent. I'm not a huge photo cover person, so letting go of these is not that hard. I don't know. We'll see. But that is the movie that ushered in the Marvel age of movies. But movies are another thing. I'll have to get my buddy Russ. We need to get together and talk about movies and kind of how they're interwoven with the comics and the effects, indirect, direct, kind of, you know, what you like, what you don't like. Because it's a big thing. It really is. I mean, they're doing it to get money from us. So I think it's worthy to talk about. Got a little Rob Zombie spook show. I don't know about this one either. Just caught my eye. Pulled it out, just see where it's at. In the world of selling. I don't know. Man, shout out to Sig Haig, man. Dude, he was cool. Love me some Spalding. But you know what? I got to get me some bags and boards. I'm hurting. Hurting over here, fellas. And fellets. I guess I don't know. Gotham City, Year One, near mint. I love it when I keep the stickers. I always try to do that. Didn't resonate with me. Tom King, he's not a bad writer, but it just didn't do it for me, so I didn't continue. But I do have a number one, and I'll see what I can do with that. Black Panther. I'm not a huge Black Panther reader, collector, but when I saw this variant cover to issue 1, I just thought it was like, it popped to me, man. He's coming out of the dark. That purple color just pops with the black. You know, in the claws, the detail in the claws, you know, in the eyes. Like, I just thought it was cool, man. But it is one of those where, you know, I could let go. We shall see. This is an interesting one for me. Planet of the Symbiotes. I never got into the Null thing. I think I was out of money and gas and, like, had to cut back. And this is one era that popped off where your boy just didn't have the money, man, and something had to give, and I didn't get into that. Those books I read then were ones that I really were into. There was no, like, speculative nature to anything. It was just pure, okay, this is a good book. If it didn't catch me the first time I read it, I would abandon it quick. I'm kind of getting back to my old roots, but yeah, man, we'll see what's up. I'm not doing the Queen in Black thing either. I'm symbioted out huge. I may even try to get rid of some of them, but we'll see. This is the one I was looking for. Ghost Rider, hot item right now, red hot. We'll see what Ryan Gosling does with our guy. But is it going to be a Robbie Ray Ghost Rider or the old school motorcycle? I'm old school motorcycle. I get it. I'm a little biased because of the era I grew up in, the Bronze Age, and but man, I gave it a shot. I have more Ghost Rider books, but I can let it go, man, because it's not, the original to me. And like in the car, I don't know, man. Cars are cool, but here's the funny thing is I'm not even a motorcycle person at all. Don't ride them, don't desire to ride them, but it just felt right. When I was younger, though, it was just like, oh, man, this is it. Motorcycles were different back then, too, man. Motorcycles were Evel Knievel. And that's what I remember. But, yeah, I gravitated towards that. Like, Ghost Rider really scary. It was pretty scary, man. I have one posted on eBay where issue... Man, let's pull this bad boy out, man. Let's give you a special deet. Because I think it's worthy. It is issue 25 from volume. Can your boy remember? It was the 90s. Volume. It may have been volume 3. It's right here. I think 3. I don't know, man. You know, time. Oh, I also have. I'll share this with you too. I'm gonna sell some absolute Batman stuff. Man, I'll give you a little preview of that action as well. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But let's get Robbie Reyes. Well, actually, I got to take some photos of him. That is a cool picture, but you know, I need the boards. I need boards more than anything. But yeah, this one right here. It doesn't matter, but you know, it was this right here. You know, it's a very iconic thing that they do with the Rider is the whole face melting thing. And I remember before I could read, I had a Ghost Rider book. Don't know how I got it. Somebody bought it for me, mom or dad, and I distinctly remember this part of it, like the face melting. You know, and I couldn't read at the time. It was the pictures did the talking, and that scared the crap out of me. So, going through my Batman collection, I doubled up when issue 6 started. So I'm going to do that one, that second cameo of the Joker. We got a Delato. I actually have 2 of these. I can't remember, man. Something happened and they had to send me another one for some reason. But this one I thought was cool. You know, I can't remember the artist, but this is a variant of issue 2. It's nice. And we have, you know, it's funny, even these extra printings, I believe this is a 4th printing. Yeah, 4th printing of issue 1. Dude, get on there and look. Some of these printings, here's a 3rd printing of 1. I think it's kind of cool. I bought a bunch of variants. This one right here, I think, commands a pretty penny. I think it's a 1 in 50, I think. Oh, no, I got to research. This was a nice one. It commands a pretty penny, I think. I don't know. I think it's the version that does. But you know what? We will find out. This one was cool, man. For some reason, I was drawn to it. But we'll see. That's issue 5. I bought 2 of these. And now I'm glad I did. For some reason, it popped off with the Supremacist storyline. Scott Snyder's just... Oh, and you also have the Batmobile, which... Boom! Cover appearance of the Batmobile. Not sure if it's 1st, 2nd, or 3rd one. I don't know. Man, we'll see. Also, throwing in there a Gambit. I'm just not a huge Gambit fan. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Some people really enjoy him. It never caught on for whatever reason. Just never caught on. So I'll see what's up with that. You know, it was in the onesies. So we'll get down on that. So, hope you enjoyed your day. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. And peace out.